125, heat number 2 on the line here in the Georgia Dome. You are looking at 259. That is James Bubba Stewart. As we take a look at our Thor starting grid, he is atop the board, followed by Kelly Smith, Eric Story, Brett Metcalf, Tiger Lacey's in there, Josh Hansen, who had a big victory last week, 48, Paul Carpenter, who is healthy and running very fast in practice, 83, Michael Blows is in there, 95, Turbo Reeve, and Vincent Blair, number 157 also. The 30 board is straight up, and Davey, I know a lot of people are looking for 259 as 30 goes sideways.
Keep an eye on 68. I think Josh Hansen got a spark of confidence last week. And there he goes right off the start on the inside. But that's Paul Carpenter, KXF. And look at Bubba. No, there goes Bubba down.
James Stewart goes down, and he goes down hard.
Now we're going to see what he's made of. There you see Skip Norfolk down there trying to get him started. He's working on his clutch. The whole pack has gotten away. He's dead last. He's got to get up to 9th.
Folks, sit back and watch some magic. We've seen this before in the outdoor season, Davey, and I have a feeling we're going to see something special right now. Your leader, number 48, Paul Carpenter, Kawasaki rider, out in front. James Bubba Stewart, number 259, looking over the field. Here it is again. What went wrong?
Well, he slid off the face of this jump. Watch, comes over a little sideways, right into the side of number 156. That's Jimmy William Browning, and down he goes. Check it out. He almost had the whole shot right there. Slides a little bit, comes off cockeyed. He gets whacked by Browning. He's lucky no one ran over him. Unfortunately, they weren't going very fast there, but I bet he's going fast now.
So here's the scenario. James Bubba Stewart has already passed 3. Make that 4 riders as he moves his way up to the pack. Now, we've seen this before. This happened in Vegas last year, and we all know what happened there. He's got to be patient. As David Bailey would point out, there's no need for him to go breakneck speed right now. Just be patient and work your way up. As you put it out, David, he's got to get to 9th. Meanwhile, don't take anything away from this young man. Paul Carpenter out in front, being followed right now by Hansen and Blows. It's in 3rd.
Paul Carpenter is the most unlikely factory rider in the sport. Now, here's a kid from New York that got a deal with Kawasaki because they brought the KXF over. They were hoping to sign Kelly Smith, but it didn't work out, so they brought Paul in. He had a tough start the first couple weeks, but now he looks really good. Josh Hansen's in 2nd, and you can see on our box up there on the right hand of the screen, that's Bubba. He's got a long way to go, but, I mean, who else but James Stewart can come back from that? And by the way, Eric Sorby, number 917, crashed before the completion of the first lap. He is out of this race.
So Eric Sorby, another Kawasaki rider, will be going to the LCQ. James Stewart in the upper right hand. If you're just joining us, he went down on the whole shot and went down hard. Fortunately, no one hit him. It looked like he might have had a problem with his clutch. Fixed it quickly. He is back up and riding. And folks, like blood in the water, there's a great white shark on the prow.
That's Kelly Smith. He's coming up behind of the Yamaha Troy team. Kelly got 3rd last week. You watch Bubba come to the inside. He's doing the right things. He's being patient. But I know he wants a lot more than this. You see Smith take a look back over his shoulder. Meanwhile, Paul Carpenter, 3 laps into this, he's at the halfway point. He's still out front.
PC from Ithaca, New York. That's Paul Carpenter, one of the great riders, a great story. Having some problems with the whoops right there. Oh, and Hansen comes in tight, almost tried to park him. Hansen on the inside. Carpenter goes to the outside there, 1 and 2. Carpenter 48 on the Kawasaki. Hansen, number 68 on the Yamaha. This will be a great battle.
Hansen's riding with newfound confidence after that first podium finish last week. He is in striking distance right now, and I think Carpenter is starting to sense that he's got someone behind him. You can see he just fumbled right through that rhythm section, right on the inside, and that's the pass for the lead.
Well, lap rider right there, and Paul Carpenter really got shut down by a lap rider. Meanwhile, Hansen goes to the front. Bubba Stewart continues to work up the pack. Josh Hansen is your leader. We'll be back to see if he can hold on to it, and if Bubba can get in qualifying position. Stay with us. It's now time for Honda's All Access from Atlanta, Georgia. A fantastic facility next door to the Georgia Dome. All the sponsors are present. You can get everything you want down there, Davey.
I'll tell you what, I can't think of another sport where you can get so close to all the stars. You see all the top riders, all the sponsors out there. It's a great place to bring your kids and just have a ball and enjoy the whole Supercross experience.
Right next door to the Georgia Dome, Scott's here, Thor, everyone handing out the Butterfingers for the taking. Right now, let's go back inside the Georgia Dome. More of 125 heat number 2. Welcome back to the Georgia Dome. This is 125 heat number 2. Your leader, number 68, Hansen, goes to the lead. Paul Carpenter, number 48, who got the whole shot, sits in second. And James Bubba Stewart, the series leader, crashes on the first turn. And folks, this gives me unbelievable satisfaction to tell you that James Bubba Stewart, after being in dead last, has now moved up to 6th place. That's right, 6th place. And if we take a look at this pass one more time that Hansen got on Paul Carpenter.
Yeah, you'd see that Carpenter messed that whole rhythm section up. That was the second time in a row he'd done that. Hansen just put himself in the right place at the right time. Paul Carpenter not used to running out front. He doesn't have the kind of supercross experience these other guys have, but pretty impressive ride, and I think this is going to help his confidence. Hey, second's better than where he's been.
Paul Carpenter sitting in second right now. The Kawasaki rider trying to keep it together, staying in transfer position. Your leader, Josh Hansen, putting down a very impressive lap time. Hansen has done a fantastic job. So it's Hansen, Carpenter, Blows, Gibson, Turbo Reef, and here comes 259. Just 4 laps ago, this young man was in dead last by more than 40 yards, and here he is again.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's riding above this racetrack compared to the rest of the 125 class. You know, unfortunately, it's only a 6-lap race, so we're not going to see him get too far up. He's coming up on Turbo Reef. He's going to make the top 5. Not bad. And remember, he spent about 5 seconds on the deck, and when he got up, he had to adjust his bike a little bit. Right there, he goes past Reef as we watch Hansen. Just a little ways to go, but you know what? Stewart is almost on the same straightaway as Josh Hansen now.
Unbelievable run. Josh Hansen out in front. Overtook Paul Carpenter just a lap ago. And Josh Hansen, newfound confidence in Minneapolis, Minnesota, living up to what many people thought he would be able to do. And Hansen making his way to the last section of whoops. Paul Carpenter sits in second, but it'll be Hansen on board his Yamaha who will pick up the victory here in heat number 2. Carpenter will bring it in for second, and here comes Bubba. Oh, 5th isn't good enough. He's going to pick up 4th. James Stewart comes from dead last to finish 4th. Take nothing away from Hansen and Carpenter. They ran a great race, but Stewart was in dead last, taking dirt samples, and here he is in the top 4 as we take a look at your winner, number 68, Josh Hansen. So your official results, 125, heat number 2, look like this. Is Josh Hansen picking up the victory, Paul Carpenter second, Michael Blows third, James Bubba Stewart in 4th, and Jeff Gibson rounding out the top 5. Reef, Blair, Lacey, and Hatzel all moved to the main event. Let's send it down to Robbie Floyd.
Well, Josh Hansen, momentum's a wonderful thing, ain't it? After Minneapolis, you took second, man. You won that thing convincingly.
Yeah, I'm super happy. I'm just really glad to be here, and the God up above really helped me get up here. Boost Mobile, Yamaha, Troy, Phil Alderton, my dad, Donnie Hansen Motocross Academy. I mean, my trainer, Johnny Lodge. I mean, we've really been putting in the effort, and it shows to be paying off.
Great heat race win. Good luck in the final.
Thanks a lot.